So here's problem number 41 from section 9.4. And we're asked, for this series, does this converge or diverge?
I have an idea. Converge.
I have an idea.
Maybe it converges.
What's your idea?
Are we able to say 1 over n cubed times 3 to the n over 2 to the n?
I'm not sure. I know what I would look at for this. I would look at this rewrite of it to see if I can make things clearer.
How would ratio test
It's like I've got two functions. One of them's an exponential function.
What I just
Is that what you said? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what do we have?
Ratio.
We have two functions battling each other out. Who's going to win? Who wins, n cubed or 3 halves to the n power? 3 halves to the n wins. It's an exponential function versus a polynomial function. So if that would suggest that the one that's going to win is on top, that would suggest that this is going to diverge. Well, let's try this question out. Let's try the limit as n approaches infinity of 3 halves to the n over n cubed. If we know it's divergent, maybe we'll be saved by the nth term test for divergence. I pause.
infinity over infinity.
Infinity over infinity.
Ah, no.
Oh,
L'Hopital to the rescue.
Okay, and remember when we do L'Hopital, you need to specify in which way is the limit indeterminate. So L'Hopital to the rescue, we end up going limit as n approaches infinity of 3 halves n times natural log of 3 halves. I'll stop there. This is on memorize this quiz.
Yes.
Constant base where your variable is in the exponent. This is like e to the x. The derivative of e to the x is e to the x, except the base is no longer e, so you have the natural log of the base. And on the bottom we have 3n squared.
Infinity over infinity still L'Hopital again.
L'Hopital again. If we do L'Hopital again,
Go until the bottom.
you get 3 halves to the n, and now you've got two of these,
Second. Plus second derivative first.
and this is going to end up being 6n.
Why don't you do the product rule for
It's gonna be infinity over 6.
Because this is a constant.
Constant.
So there's no product rule on the top.
smart now?
All right. So continuing on, our last time, it's going to be 3 halves to the n times the natural log of 3 halves quantity cubed over 6. And that clearly goes to infinity. Okay. And since the limit of the nth term goes to infinity, therefore, this, and I guess I'll write it as they wrote it, 3 halves n cubed 2 to the nth diverges by nth term test. There we go. That good?
Yay.
I feel like I have to declare a clever there, that you have to sort of see that to be able to manipulate it, to be able to do this problem.
Yeah.
And I hate that. But I'll get over it. All right.